Well, back on site this morning, and you can see the paving is looking good. We washed it off yesterday, but as you can see, there's still a bit of like sand just on top. That'll all come off, but I'm going to give this a good clean now before I start, because I'm not going to be walking on here again today. But we did give it a clean yesterday. Just give it a good clean now. Got to make sure that you keep your paving clean at all time. And I'm going to be working on that manhole over there today. Well, good morning. I'm with Jack. Jack's back today. Jack, say hello. Hello. Jack's really happy today.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Jack took his boy into school yesterday. First day, Jack, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And how did he get on?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And what's he like with the hand gel? He has a little thing on his
bag.
On his bag, yeah.
Around with, puts it on like every 5 minutes, and then we have to top it up constantly.
And what's he like when he finds, you were saying that he finds the gel?
Oh, when you go into the shops and you've got the big squirty hand gels, he puts enough on to like sanitize the whole shop.
But he had a good day, didn't he?
Yeah, really good day.
How do you feel about him going to school, Jack? They're really sort of quite strict on it, aren't they? They're practicing of like, you know, hygiene as well, aren't they?
Yeah, and the delays in like the kids going in at separate times. Like
right.
We have to be there at 9, and that like we couldn't be any earlier because different times they go in, different times they leave. Like there's a one-way system around the whole school, one way to collect the kids and take them.
So there is some control. And you were saying that some of the parents, most of the parents had masks on.
Masks on, yeah.
And where we are, literally, got to bring this to you because this is what's actually happening now, and it's affecting what we're doing on a day-to-day basis. We live literally from the borough of Caerphilly, the borderline on the Caerphilly borough. We're about, what is it, about 2 miles, isn't it? 2 miles. And already there's police
on the entrances and exits.
Yeah, so Caerphilly is on shutdown. But the ironic thing about it, which is quite pathetic, isn't it, that what are they doing with the pubs?
Keep them all open, and restaurants.
The pubs are staying open. I suppose you've got to have a beer and, you know, and spread the disease during this pandemic, haven't you? Like, you know,
why not?
Yeah, you know, just get in there, like, you know that you say, well, sorry, I can't come round and see you. Like, sorry, mum, sorry, dad, or whoever. You know, we've got no more than 6, but we'll see you down the pub, isn't it? Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you are.
Best place to meet up.
Well, this is the 150s by 900 that we're putting down as a picture frame, and it's so important that when you get the cutter out to start cutting these, just get them all done as quick as you can, and not as quick as you can, but just get the job done and get it completed. Well, Jack's on the cutting now, but you can see we're starting to lay these picture frames all the way around this partly finished patio. And you can see how it's going to look, and it looks terrific. It really does, and it will do. So, got a bit of mitering to do, but what we're going to try and do, we're going to get, like I said, get the black picture frame all the way around, get that completed.
Hi, it's Rich here from its.co.uk, proud partners and sponsors of Johnny Boy, Landscaping Survival, and all those bits and bobs. What an absolute legend the man is. If you follow his channel on YouTube or on Facebook, I'm sure you'll know what a character the guy is, and we love working with Johnny. So thanks for all your support, Johnny, from your side, and to all your support, you guys following us and the channel. If you haven't ever used ITS before, definitely make sure you check us out. So we are suppliers of hand tools, power tools, lawn and garden, workwear, one of the biggest workwear suppliers in the UK. So whatever trade you're in, or if you're just doing a bit of DIY yourselves, make sure you check out its.co.uk. Great relationship with the survivalists out there like you. And of course you can use a special promo code, but I'll let Johnny Boy tell you all about that when you watch his channel. But take a look at us. We've got over 25,000 5-star reviews from Trustpilot. We've got one of the best delivery services out there. You can order all the way up until 7 p.m. and still get it delivered the very next day to home or to site, wherever it is you're working with us here at ITS. And we'll even give you a 1-hour time slot as well, so you know exactly when it's going to come. We've got one of the biggest ranges of Makita, DeWalt all Milwaukee. Basically, we stock every single one of their power tools. We're one of the biggest power tool suppliers in the UK. And if you're anywhere near the southeast, London, southeast, Essex, that sort of thing, you can pop into one of our 3 branches in Harlow, Walthamstow or Leighton, where you can experience the power zone, which is basically all of the power tools we supply, all out on display for you to look, feel, get hands on with, see what it's like and see what else is in the range that you're not taking advantage of yet. So that's us here at ITS. Really strongly recommend you give us a go. I promise you won't be disappointed. Thanks for watching. So I'm going to pass over now back to Johnny Boy for some more great content. Cheers, Johnny. Cheers, guys. And we'll see you soon.
Well, I've just pulled this up because I've got to do a cut with it. Got to change it. But you can see the effects of using a priming slurry. It really adheres to the mortar you're laying. And that's what you want with all paving now, because the paving is so thin. Even though this is 20mm as porcelain, which is absolutely fine, you'll have this with sandstone now. They've reduced the size, they calibrate it, and porcelain is just sandstone rather, is just so thin, and it's got a high porosity value, and it's just going to suck all the moisture out the mortar. But that's why you need a bridge bond in between. In this case, we have used the priming slurry from Aspects, and it works. Yeah, you can mix your own up, but there's a little bit more consistency when using a manufactured product. Yeah, Jack was saying that you know, we can fly along laying the paving, but when it comes to the cuts, you do slow up quite a bit, and we've cut all those picture frames going all the way around, ready to go in, but they'll go in. We'll have this done in a couple of days. This patio will be finished. Well, we're closing in for the day now, and we've gone past the manhole. Got one half that Jack's going to put over there, and then it's about, I was hoping to get these this picture framing in today, but you just don't want to be walking anywhere or working anywhere near where you've got those just laid slabs. And the other thing, of course, is that if you look at the pavement, it's dirty where we've been walking over it. So we've got to try and clean this off now without compromising the pavement that we've laid, because there's going to be quite a bit of water going to go on here now, and we don't want it to go down to this side. Well, not too much anyway, so here we go. Okay, well, what we're going to be doing, as I said, I explained on a previous video that in this corner of the garden up against the garage, we're going to have a shape that's going to mirror a very blocky shape of aero decking in the charcoal colour, so it'll be very modern contemporary and matching with the picture frame of this patio. You can just see it there. I will be picking that can up now, and I will be telling somebody they should be picking their rubbish up. We'll make sure the site's clean. So important that the site is clean every day, that you leave it. No, don't get leaving any plastic around. It's not good at all. So anyway, getting back to what I was saying, so this part of the garden we're going to be having a decking system. Whether I'll be putting that decking system at a 45-degree angle, I don't know. Whether I should just be laying it square and keep it simple, the decision will be made later, but we'll be getting the framework in anyway in place. So that's going to have a backdrop and an aero cladding piece at the back of the decking, so you'll be able to see that. Well, we're pulling out the garden now, it's moving on. So, but we've got this to do. We've got a stepping stone path that's going to lead to the gate, and we've got new steps going to go where the steps are now. We're going to remove the remaining of the Indian sandstone paving. It's coming on, it's getting there bit by bit. We'll proceed in the right direction, and then eventually we'll be laying some turf around this garden. This garden looks absolutely huge now that feather edge fence has come down and we've extended to that part of the garden. So yeah, total different look. Well, there you are, showing you the garden. I'm sorry about the updates. I haven't been able to bring you updates lately. Really frustrating for me, but if you've enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and it'd be really, really appreciated. Remember, I'll try and get back to all those comments. Back man.